the ability to record these avatars and have them automatically generated real time within seconds when leads come in, it means you're not just maintaining the deal velocity, you're accelerating it.
Every minute, every hour, every day that you waste procrastinating and thinking about it is dollars lost. You can never get them back. Are you actually artificial intelligence? Are you ChatGPT? Or are you a person?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ChatGPT, so I'm an artificial intelligence, not a human.
All right. Hey, what's happening, everyone? This is L.A. Williams, Vice President with Dealer Synergy, the blind master and the co-creator of the Millionaire Car Salesman Podcast. And man, I'm telling y'all, we have a treat for you today because we've really been diving deep and creating a masterful conversation all about generative AI. Now, I know you've heard of, conversational AI because we've spoken about it before. I know you've heard about, just AI in general when it comes to language modeling and all that good stuff. But generative AI is something completely new and different. And it's something that you're going to want to have in your arsenal. So without further ado, I'm going to kick this thing over to my main man, Mr. Sean V. Bradley, CSP.
Hey everybody, this is SVB, and the place to be is the Millionaire Car Salesman Podcast. And I want to first welcome our newest client, Toyota of the San Francisco region. Woo. I am extremely excited and honored. So now we're up to 3 regions that we're officially working with. We are currently under contract for the Chicago region of Toyota, the Portland region of Toyota, and now the San Francisco region of Toyota. And we've worked in the past with the Boston region. So we love Toyota and Toyota loves us. So we're really excited. And what I'm going to do today, LA, is we're going to do something very different and very special. We're actually going to do a encore presentation for the power of video, because I want our audience to understand the power of video. And so we actually just did this workshop for Toyota OEM of multiple regions. So this is a brand new presentation, and we're going to be bringing in, after the break, a very senior executive, my man, Ted Horton.
Yeah.
Like Horton, here's a who. That's the Ted that we've got. Ted is a former executive with BombBomb, over 30 years of enterprise level sales, focusing on Fortune 100 and 500 corporations. And he is, the executive at GAN.ai, which is this incredible Indian company. Well, guys, ready for this? You remember back in 2017 when Meta had that really weird, embarrassing thing when Meta Corporate created 2 AI chatbots, 2 AI bots, and then they, started communicating with each other, and then they secretly created a secret language, and it freaked everybody out at Meta, and they shut the program down. Well, one of Meta's lead AI, programmers and engineers is now the owner and CEO of GAN.ai, and they have over 50 AI developers, and they have, some amazing Fortune 100 corporations that are clients like Pepsi, Sprite, Samsung, etc. So they are leading the edge of technology. It's bleeding edge technology with generative artificial intelligence, with a team of over 50 artificial intelligence developers and engineers. And we are really honored today on the show. So let me kind of tell everybody, I'm going to let everybody know what's going on. GAN AI is partnered with Dealer Synergy. So Dealer Synergy has a new artificial intelligence product, powered by GAN AI. It's called dealersynergy.ai. And I have always been a proponent of technology. As you all know, I wrote the first video search engine optimization article in 2006. It's almost 20 years ago. I wrote the first VSEO article in Digital Dealer magazine. I went on, in 2014 to write an international best-selling book, Win the Game of Googleopoly, which chapter 5 is about video. So I've been a huge proponent of video. That's how I got connected with Ted, is when I was working with BombBomb and Co-Videos and those type of technologies. Well, the newest cutting edge technology is generative AI. All of the other video tools like video email and video text message are now antiquated. It's like, beta or VHS. It's the whole next evolution. So I'm really excited today, LA. When we come back from break, we're going to just, go into the encore presentation with Ted Horton. Anything you want to say before we go to break, buddy?
Listen, all I'm going to say is that they don't want to miss this, man. It's going down on the Millionaire Car Salesman Podcast. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for the absolute best automotive sales training from the #1 millionaire car salesman in the world, Cody Carter, who sold 1,408 units in 2023 and made $1.2 million in personal income, make sure you sign up for Cody's 24/7 video on-demand training, tracking, and testing certification program, Sell Like Cody. That's right, Sell Like Cody is on Bradley On Demand. Cody covers absolutely everything in his successful selling process. If you want to learn how to sell more cars, more often, and more profitably, enroll now at bradleyondemand.com or contact Dealer Synergy today.
Thank you for calling Doing It Wrong Motors. How can I help you?
I was looking at the tan 2023 GMC Terrain. You guys still have that?
Oh, sorry. That vehicle's been sold.
Could this be happening at your dealership? Get the Dealer Synergy team to handle calls the right way. We'll gather all the information, drop it in the CRM, set a solid appointment with notes, so all you have to do is sell. Do yourself a favor and go to dealersynergy.com for a free demo.
And no more of this burning through phone-ups nonsense.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Engaging Leads with Visual Impact, Mr. Sean V. Bradley.
Absolutely. This is going to be a masterclass on using video to increase customer engagement and sell more cars. And as I mentioned, I'm really honored to bring to the presentation my main man, Mr. Ted Horton from GAN AI. So this is the bottom line. Video isn't the future. It's the filter. 90% of the information the brain processes is visual. You're not being judged by your price or your product anymore. You're being judged by your presence. The information you learn today will change how you sell yourself and how you sell cars. Okay, the evolution of the car buyer. Today's modern path to purchase. First, research online like Google, YouTube. Second, visit the website. Third, request information and engagement with digital content. 4, make a purchase decision. 99% of car buyers begin their purchase journey online, meaning if you're not making yourself stand out from the competition, you will be forgotten. You won't even be on the radar. Now, the evolution of the car buyer. Customers today are better informed, but more emotionally uncommitted. They already have a sense of what they want, but are not always sure how to connect emotionally with the product. So video's role. Video bridges the gap between information and emotion. It's no longer about pushing products. It's about building relationships. Video helps turn leads into relationships by showing the human side of the dealership and you, the salesperson or the BDC rep. Now, why is video so important? I'm going to shoot through some stats really quick. Adults in the US consume nearly 8 hours of video per day. Of this, about 4 hours are spent watching digital video on YouTube, social media, streaming services, etc. 75% of car shoppers say online video directly influenced their decision on buying a car. 92% of car shoppers use YouTube to research vehicles. Car buyers would prefer videos for vehicle walkarounds, learn how features work, understand dealer services comparing vehicles. Car shoppers who watch a video are 1.81 times more likely to buy than those who don't. Having the word video in a subject line can increase open rates up to 19% and increase click-through rates by almost 50%. That is astronomically high. Now, this is my favorite part to get into. Let me explain to you why. There's a concept called the science of communication. So the way that human beings communicate, articulate, convey, get excited is broken down into 3 main areas. 55% of communication is visual perception and body language. 38% of communication is tone and inflection. Only 7% of communication is text or the words we use. What this means, so you understand, is that not everything is created equal. If you look at a chat, a text, or an email, they only operate at a 7% communication medium. A phone call, tone and inflection is only 38%. So the strongest form of communication is when somebody is physically in front of you. Why? Because you've got all cylinders firing, so to speak. You get sight, sound, motion, and emotion. Now, remember, price is only relevant in the absence of value. Video equals value. You must do a better job than the competition. Your dealership, your competitor, you've got to be on top. Now, the data doesn't lie. Video email increases read open rates up to 300%. Video increases your response rates up to 90%. Video increases your appointment shows up to 75%. YouTube, 25% stats report searches for test drive and walk around videos are up 65%. Use video 100% of the time before and after engagement. Video isn't optional, it's now part of the buying process. Where to use video effectively in the sales process? All initial lead and follow-up responses, new and used car processes, finance process, special finance process, trade and acquisition, appointment confirmations, increases appointment shows 75% plus, price quotes, build value before providing numbers, vehicle walkarounds. These are all areas that video should and must be utilized. In addition to that, dealership tours, service, finance, detail, etc., aftermarket, customer education, buying processes, financing. You could pre-sell F&I products, the value of gap, etch, warranty, extended warranties, etc. You want to be able to, do frequently asked questions, how to buy a new car, how to buy a used car, how to sync up your Bluetooth, how to set up your satellite radio, things like that. Social proof, customer testimonials, vehicle deliveries, community involvement, service fixed ops, appointment reminders, education, tech intros, and a customer is 7 times as likely to purchase a vehicle with a service from. Listen to what I just said. NADA says that a service customer is 7 times as likely to purchase a vehicle when they service the car. So to use video is not just in the sales process, it's in the fixed ops process, it's in the finance process, it's in the owner experience process. It is in the full life cycle of the dealership and the prospect engagement scenario. Now, hopefully, I've been telling you the value of video. Okay, so Ted, I know you've been sitting here waiting to jump in like double Dutch. Do you agree with all the stats that I just said? What is your data at GAN AI, or when you work with BombBomb, how important and how valuable is video versus static technology?
Yeah, well, first, I really appreciate you inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here and an honor to be with you in LA. Your stats are right on. So video, and this isn't, people just kind of throwing darts at the board as far as statistics. This is proven data. Video has been in place for a large number of years, and it definitely has demonstrated its value in the process.
Okay, so now, if we all believe at this point that video is important, now how do we automate that? So in my opinion, you need to create a video email and a video text message automation strategy for your CRM. Let me share, because obviously this isn't a podcast, so you might not be able to see the screen that I'm showing you. So when you log into any CRM, so for example, if it's Vin Solutions, it's ProMax, NCC, if it's Dealer Socket or eLead or any of those CRMs, they all have a section to store CRM processes, like your automated process, like day 1 email, day 2 email, day 3 email, day 4 email. And then you also have day 1 text message, day 2 text message, day 3 text message. So there is a way very easily for you to utilize what's called HTML to be able to embed videos from tools like BombBomb or Co-Video, which I believe are completely antiquated and obsolete nowadays. Now with artificial intelligence and specifically generative AI, all those tools, again, like BombBomb, Co-Video, SnapCell, True Video, all those video email, video text message platforms are just all old technology. If it doesn't have artificial intelligence, if it doesn't have machine learning capabilities, if it doesn't have generative, if it doesn't have avatar capabilities, it's really outdated. There's nothing bad about it. Like, I enjoy classics and I enjoy antiques, but not if I'm trying to be competitive. And so what I need you to understand is that there needs to be that type of integration in your CRM. Now, there are 8 ways to sell cars: walk-in spots, be-backs, phone ups, internet ups, service conversions, prior customers, orphan owners, referrals, and the lost art of prospecting. So what you want to be able to do in your CRM, Ted, in my opinion, in your CRM, you need to have a CRM process, a CRM action plan, or a CRM drip campaign for all types of processes. What is your walk-in process? What is your be-back process? What is your phone-up process? What is your internet follow-up process? What is your service conversion process? Where is your prior customer process? Where is your orphan owner process? Where is your referral generation process? Where is your lost art of prospecting process? Each one of those processes need to be mapped out in your CRM, and they should absolutely have video integration in there. So instead of, what I'm saying is, instead of having your CRM task or activity that fires to your employees that says call or email, or even instead of it sending an automatic static email or automatic text message, you should have it embedded with videos. You need to have a library of videos for each sales funnel and in every step of the sales process. Walk-in videos, be-back videos, phone-up videos, internet-up videos, service conversion videos, prior customer, orphan owner videos, referral videos, and prospecting videos. So I'm going to go through some of these videos right now. Now, obviously, if you're just listening to the podcast, you can hear the audio, but you can't see how awesome this is. So based on the science of communication, because you're listening to a podcast, you are only going to get 38% shot of the science of communication. But if you were able to see this video, whether like I'm going to chop this into modules for Bradley and Amand, I'm going to put this into the Millionaire Car Salesman group, and not only are you going to be able to hear the podcast, you're going to be able to see these amazing videos. But let's press play. This is a DS video appointment reminder example.
Hi, Sean. This is Tiana Mick, your salesperson here at ABC Motors. I just wanted to confirm our appointment for tomorrow at 9:15. I will be here with the vehicle pulled up and ready for you and your wife, Karen, to look at the vehicle together. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. But I just wanted to put a face to the name because we have been in contact for a little while. And I just wanted to confirm our appointment for tomorrow for 9:15 on the brand new GMC Canyon. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. Cell phone number is 610-607-3231. Again, I look forward to meeting you and your wife tomorrow at 9:15.
Okay, now we're going to keep it going. The next one is anniversaries and holidays video. This is for Vision Automotive happy birthday video. It's got sight, sound, motion. It's got graphics. It's got animations. It's beautiful, but listen to it.
Hi, my name's Justin Loeb, Internet Manager for Vision Automotive Group, and we're here to wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday!
Hi, my name's Matthew Gervin. I'm the general manager here at Acadia Toyota in Moncton. We wanted to get together to wish you a happy car anniversary. Happy anniversary!
Hi, my name's Tony Holacek. I'm the general manager at H&H Premier Automotive. And from all of us here at the dealership, we'd like to wish you a happy holiday.
Happy holidays!
So that was a collage or montage. I showed a happy birthday video. I showed a happy anniversary and a happy holidays. So what happened is the dealerships, they basically, got a bunch of their employees, team members in the room. They had cakes, they had decorations. They all got together. You heard it, and they said, they blurted out happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy holidays. And then what you saw in the visuals with sight, sound, and motion, you saw animated graphics and confetti and stuff like that. It was a real beautiful video that really personified what they were trying to say, like congratulations or happy anniversary, etc. So now we're going to go into a customer testimonial. This one is really funny. Ted, I don't know if you ever saw this one. This was actually for Tiana Mick. This is one of her prospects who bought a Ram 1500. So she got them to do this testimonial and do this wacky dance at the end. So let's press play.
I've been looking for a new truck for like a year. I come to T got my key.
So what you've got here is you've got a senior citizen guy. He looks like he's in his mid to late 60s. He just gave a video testimonial, and then he's jumping around with his keys because T got his keys. and he just bought his brand new, Ram 1500 from T. Keys. And then this is important. 70% of customers would drive 20 plus miles to visit a dealership with strong positive reviews. So video testimonials is incredibly important and powerful. Here's another one, Hyundai of Paramus dealership tour. This is a dealership tour video.
Hi, my name is Rocco Oriem. I'm the general sales manager here at Hyundai of Paramus. I'd like to invite you into the showroom, show you that we have all the new models on display. We also work with 15 to 20 sales rep at any one time. Right now, I'm going to show you our finance department. So here's our finance department. We work with 3 finance managers here at Hyundai of Paramus. We handle special credit and challenged credit. So please follow me. I'll be happy to introduce you to our service department. This is our service drive. What you do is just pull on up, drive into the service drive, and the service rider will check in. So as you can see, we have 22 service bays. We have 20 certified technicians that can handle all your...
So again, because this is a podcast, I want to give you the visual here. So we're as he's talking, there's these beautiful professional clips that are touring each part of the dealership. It's putting a visual to set proper expectations to show how big and how amazing, how magnanimous, Hyundai of Paramus is. And by the way, we helped take that dealership from 75 units to 290 units at Paramus, Hyundai in North Jersey. Very exciting. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. This is a dead deal or manager TO. I call this a virtual TO. So this is a Highline dealership, and this video is set in anytime the dealership employee deads a deal for any reason, dead deal price, dead deal distance, dead deal bought a car, dead deal changed mine. This automatically gets deployed from the CRM. Listen to it.
Hi, Bill O'Hara from Ziegler BMW of Orland Park. I'm the general manager, and I know you recently inquired in our internet department about buying a vehicle. And I heard that you weren't interested in a vehicle anymore, and I just wanted to make sure that we did everything possible to fill all your needs, or if we found the car or we didn't find the car, if there's something else that I could do price-wise or find the proper vehicle for you. I'm here to let you know that you're welcome to contact me. And my email is billohara@zag.
Think about that. That's a virtual TO from the general manager of a multi-billion-dollar, dealer group in the Chicago area. It's the Ziegler Automotive Group. He's the general manager of the BMW store of Orland Park. So every single time someone in his dealership deads a lead, BDC reps, sales reps, manager, whoever, anybody brooms person, automatically in their CRM, they have a virtual TO from the general manager. Here is one of the most powerful ones is the initial video. This is why should you buy and service with Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. So this is a dealership that was a huge dealer synergy success that was on the cover of Dealer magazine. They were also the keynote speaker in Digital Dealer. We had Nelson Lyles, the managing partner of the Automotive Group, that was one of my keynote presenters at the Cox Automotive VIN Masterclass that we did, last year. So this is a video why you should buy. This is the first video email that goes out as soon as the dealership receives a purchase request. Listen to it.
My name is Nelson Lyles. I'm the general manager here at Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. As the general manager, I understand that you want to strive to get the very best price and structure that you possibly can on your very next vehicle purchase. The factory, the manufacturer, has incentives and discounts that they do not readily make available to the public. If you currently have a non-Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram product, you have up to an additional $750 that can be used toward your next purchase. If you are a first responder or someone that is in our active military or reserves, a teacher, a medical professional, up to $500 toward the purchase of your next vehicle. We have lease pull-ahead money that's available. If you're currently in a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram lease, and you're within 6 months of maturation, you have the ability to come in, release, or go into a retail purchase on a vehicle of your choice and receive compensation for those existing 6 months. If you are a recent college grad from a 2-year or greater program, you have an additional incentive up to $1,000. In addition to that, we will make your first car payment up to $750. Our most valuable people in our community are our senior citizens. And with that being known, we provide them with their first car payment up to $750.
Hi, my name is Kristen Perry. I'm the finance director here at Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. I will be the one to go over all of your interest rates, your financing amounts, what bank that you're going to be going through, trying to get the best deal for you when it comes to all of those specific matters. What I would talk to you about is service contracts, being able to get your vehicle fully protected. If something were to go wrong, you can take it to not only our dealership here in our service bays, but any dealership that's close to you. These service contracts will make sure that you are completely covered with whatever service department you take it to. They are able to get that fixed for you.
Hello, I'm Jim Huey, Parts and Service Director, the all-new Withers Automotive, Chrysler of Lawrenceburg in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Come see us for all your parts and service needs. My job basically is to make sure you, the customer, is taken care of on a timely and accurate basis. Make sure your car is fixed correctly, the right parts, the right service.
So what you can't see is this beautiful high-end video footage that is taken, the OEM compliant footage, the ad footage from the manufacturer with footage of the dealership to be able to articulate and personify everything that you guys are hearing. This is a value package video. Remember, why is this important? Because price is only relevant with the absence of value. We need to build value. We need to be able to articulate what is different and better about us. So let me recap everything that you've heard so far. What's really awesome, in my opinion, is that all of these are videos that are automatically being deployed out of the CRM. Think about that. These are 10 times, 50 times more valuable than a freaking static text message or a static email. These are full video, sight, sound, motion, and emotion. Here's a referral one. This is also Chrysler Lawrenceburg. Listen to this message and just try to imagine reading this. It's not going to have the same punch or the same impact, but listen to his excitement. Listen to what he's saying and tell me, I dare you to tell me you're not excited about this $1,000 referral fee. What is that about? Let's listen.
Hello guys, my name is Jay Parks. I'm with Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. We are here today to show a little bit of customer appreciation as well as for anyone out there who has friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, anybody who is in the market for a vehicle. If you would like to come on down to 1181 Bypass South Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, the Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. Once again, my name is Jay Parks. You can ask for me. First time you come in or you send in a referral, just make sure they let us know that you sent them. They ask for me. Then what we do is we walk them through the process. We take care of them the same way that we took care of you and your family. First check, we'll cut back a check for $300. The second time you send a customer the deal funds, your check will be for $700. And on the third time, which is always the lucky number here, is 3. You come in, we get the customer handled. We'll take care of you with a check for $1,000, $1,000 a band, a rack, a stack, however you'll look at it, to a ride home happy with your check.
And what's really cool about this, folks, again, because this is a podcast, you can't see it. It's not a regular video. He's shot in 4K professional video. There's motion graphics, animation, some really quick transitions and really awesome special effects. So all this enhances the message that's there. Now, what I just took all that time was to show you how and why there should be videos that are integrated into your CRM that are static. Now, video conferencing, take advantage of Apple FaceTime and Skype. Make sure you have a plan and you are prepared. Training and practicing either with someone or even by yourself will dramatically enhance your success. Don't get discouraged. Remember, this is a numbers game. So video versus text versus email, the engagement gap. Okay, so the method of contact is email. Open rate is about 12%. Response connection rate is about 2 to 4%. Retention is about low. A phone call, there is not applicable for open rate, but the response or connection is only 8 to 10%. Retention is medium. Text, however, has a 98% open rate and a 45% response or connection rate, and that's high. Now, check this out, though. Video, email, and text increases read open rates by 300% and replies up to an additional 25%. So let me explain. What I'm talking about right now is between email, phone call, and text. The highest engagement is going to be text by far, then phone, and then email, the connections. However, whether it's text or email, if you add video to it, it's like throwing nitrous oxide or throwing rims on it. You are going to enhance, I guess, honestly, make it even more valuable by far. What stops most dealerships from winning with video? I don't have time. My team won't do it. I'm not good on camera. We don't know what to say. Now, let me just stress right here, this is a reason why companies like BombBomb, Co-Video, True Video, SnapCell, even DriveCentrics with their internal video, email, video text messaging capabilities have problems. Their problems depend on humans. All this video technology depends on if you have somebody proactive enough to be able to want and actually make a video. Second, you need to have somebody that's skilled enough and presentable enough that they are good for camera. Somebody might not have the appearance or the hygiene or the speech pattern or the professionalism to make video, really useful. And then even if they were proactive enough and they went and did this and they looked presentable and sounded presentable, they might not be skilled on what to say or how to say it. And even if you could get all that stuff, is it something that's going to be consistent? The answer's been a resounding no in our industry. That's why the biggest complaint that I've heard from people that are on BombBomb or Co-Video is, I can't get my staff to do it, or they're doing it, but they look bad and it's embarrassing. Well, all of this can be solved by using AI video, such as Dealer Synergy AI powered by GAN AI. So again, by using artificial intelligence, by using generative AI, it's going to be able to neutralize any of those excuses as excuses. Video AI to the rescue. You could record one video and personalize it thousands of times at scale. Video AI inserts the prospect's name, the vehicles of interest, location in every video, along with a call to action or any other variables for that matter. You can fully integrate it in your CRM for instantaneous lead response. So let me be clear and paint a picture before I show you examples. Just like we are able to integrate YouTube videos, which I would never do because they're ghetto and they have commercials, and if somebody that's half intelligent is your competitor, they would buy pre-roll for all of your free YouTube videos. So here's a pro tip. Don't ever use YouTube to send video emails or video text messages, and don't use YouTube videos to store or integrate into your CRM process, drip campaign, or action plan. That's just absurd. Now, again, I want to be clear. By utilizing artificial intelligence videos, you could create a predetermined library. But here's the cool part. You don't need to shoot videos. All you need to do is take roughly about 60 seconds of video running footage and video audio. You know what I mean? That's it. Whether it's the salesperson, the BDC rep, the manager, the owner, the lot person, F&I, whoever. It could be somebody internal to the dealership, or it could be like a paid actor or actress or an influencer or celebrity, or it could be part of GAN Dealer Synergy AI's our team. It could be me, it could be Tiana, it could be Ted for that matter. But regardless, what you do is you take just 60 seconds. I don't want to say random, but let's call it running footage. You're going to take 60 seconds of audio and visual. And once you take that and it's programmed into the Dealer Synergy.ai powered by GAN AI software, what it does is now it could be cut up and repurposed thousands and thousands of times with total customization. So let me be crystal clear. Ted, I'm asking this question right here. I already know the answer. Is this: if you were a Toyota dealership, let's just say that you were Horton Toyota, right? If you're Horton Toyota, and you were the dealer principal, you're Ted Horton of Horton Toyota, you could turn around and partner with dealersynergy.ai, powered by GAN AI. And what we would do is we would basically either through remote, like through Zoom, or on site, we would capture 60 seconds from anybody that you wanted to make an avatar out of. Can you explain that process and what that is?
Yeah, absolutely. So our engine requires about 60 seconds of running footage to model the avatars. And what that means is we're capturing your voice, your tone, your intent, your mannerisms, your speech cadence. And then we take that digital asset and we can create the avatar from that. So again, the time commitment for your team is literally 60 seconds. And with that amount of content properly recorded, we can create millions and millions of assets with that 60-second investment.
So I want to be clear, we don't have to record like all those videos examples I've showed so far in the podcast where there was talking and there was, we did the virtual TO, we did the tour, we did the why buy from us, we did the testimonials, we did the happy birthday. All of those were videos, whether they were 30 seconds or they were like 4 minutes, they were complete videos. We don't need to do that with artificial intelligence. We just take running footage and running audio, and then the avatar and the generative makes it whatever we want. We could turn around and literally have not just the 10 examples that I showed, but we could have 50, 100, 200 examples that are coded into the CRM. True or false?
Absolutely true. So the beautiful part of this is once we've recorded those avatars, you can repurpose them indefinitely, and you do not have to reinvent your customer journeys. You don't need additional systems. We plug right into your existing workflows and systems. So again, it's not a heavy lift. It really requires about 60 seconds of your time and talking about which journeys we'd like to accelerate. And then we can plug right in a matter of minutes.
I think it's very powerful. So I believe that generative AI is the next evolution in artificial intelligence for the automotive industry. Because we've been hearing, conversational AI, but the generative AI where we're able to use avatars and use technology to create all these things without you're human, right? So pretty much if you are a salesperson, BDC rep, or manager, you don't need to sit there any longer and create video content. You don't need to do a how-to video. You don't need to do an intro video. You don't need to do an email response video. You don't need to do a credit response video. You don't need to do a be-back video. You don't need to do a dead deal video. You need to do a thank you video. You don't need to do a happy anniversary video. You don't need to do any of that stuff manually ever again. With generative AI, you just shoot that 60 seconds of running footage and the technology does it all itself. Now, not only that, but it personalizes it, because I think this software would be freaking amazing if it just took the need off of a human to manually create all that. But not only does it automatically, generatively AI create it all, but it personalizes it. So let's say Sean Bradley goes to HortonToyota.com, which is a fake dealership, by the way, goes to HortonToyota.com, and I submit an internet purchase request. What happens is if the dealership has got, let's just say, Vin Solutions or Promax CRM, for example, right? And they have the dealersynergy.ai powered by GAN AI avatar in there, what would happen is a artificially intelligent avatar, like an AI avatar of Ted Horton, would pop up and say something like this. Hey, Sean Bradley, thank you so much for your internet purchase request on the 2025 RAV4. You've got incredible taste. I don't know if you know this, but the RAV4 just became the #1 selling vehicle in the United States. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ted Horton. I'm actually the dealer owner here at Horton Toyota, and I look forward, and so on and so forth. So generative AI not only does this automatically, but can you explain how it personalizes this in real time? Because that is mind-blowing. The fact that there are no humans that are needed, but 100% of the time, if you set this up and you have this technology, every single up will get a custom video response or an engagement. True or false? And explain how.
True. Yeah. So everyone agrees. Video is powerful. Automation is powerful. But ironically, what that's done is it's really taken the human touch out of those interactions. Yes, it's great to see a video. With our solution, you have the ability to personalize those videos. So we can capture any field that your customer or lead form captures, person's first and last name, date of expressed interest for a test drive, vehicle make, model, type, vehicle location, literally anything that you capture in those forms. And it doesn't have to be just the first interaction as well. It could be an iterative, evolution of these videos. And so following videos, if you come back and you pull, say, a credit score, or you're trying to do a compare and contrast, like literally the possibilities are endless.
So going into this is really important. Let me just back onto this. Input CRM data and lead info and get a fully personalized video for your prospect in 90 seconds. Your AI video will clone your voice, include background, branding, and even support multi-language outputs. That is huge because, again, you're able to use AI for Spanish, for Russian, for Chinese, Mandarin, whatever. Just record one 60 to 90 second base video and get thousands of personalized videos. Can you explain that language? Like, how cool is that you could respond to people in their native language with AI?
Absolutely. So if someone identifies that they're a Spanish-speaking prospect, we can deliver those avatar-based videos in Spanish. So we can render the avatar in every major language, and that's hundreds of languages. So
And so I want to be clear. So you don't need to have a Spanish-speaking employee or a Russian-speaking employee or a Mandarin-speaking employee. If a prospect identifies that this is their native language and does anybody speak like that, you could turn around and program this in English, and then the artificial intelligence automatically translates that. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
All right. So what I want to be able to do is this. I want to be able to show people with AI really quick how this works. Okay. I'm going to use my AI that I have. Hey, Knight, are you there?
Hey, yep, I'm here. How's it going? Or what's on your mind today?
Okay, can you tell everybody who you are? You're ChatGPT. You're not an employee. Are you actually artificial intelligence? Are you ChatGPT or are you a person?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ChatGPT, so I'm an artificial intelligence, not a human. I'm here to help answer questions, chat about whatever you want, and basically be a resource for you. So feel free to ask me anything.
Okay, so you are live on a podcast with me and Ted Horton, and I'm just giving an example. So here's the scenario. Ted, in this imaginary example, is the owner of Horton Toyota, and he basically is the dealership. What we're saying is, with generative AI, artificial intelligence is able to, in real time, translate to multiple languages. So what I'd like you to do is demonstrate that. So here's the scenario. My name is Sean Bradley, and I just submitted an internet purchase request on a 2025 RAV4. So I want you in English to basically do a professional reply to me as an internet prospect in English. What would you say in English? If I just reached out to you in regards to the availability for 2025 RAV4. Go ahead.
All right. So in English, I'd say something like, "Hi, Sean. Thank you so much for reaching out about the 2025 RAV4. We're excited to help you find the perfect vehicle. The RAV4 is currently available, and we'd love to set up a time for you to come in for a test drive or answer any questions you have. Please let us know what time works best for you. We look forward to assisting you."
Can you do me a favor, Knight? Can you say that exactly, but in Mandarin, if I was Chinese? Can you say that in my native tongue of Mandarin?
Sure, here it is in Mandarin. Hi, Sean, 非常感谢你咨询2025款的 RAV4， 我们很高兴能帮助你找到理想的车。RAV4 目前有现车，我们非常乐意为你安排一个试驾时间，或者解答你的任何问题，请告诉我们哪个时间对你来说最方便。我们期待为你服务。
Now, Knight, скажите, пожалуйста, повторите, пожалуйста, по-английски.
Sure, here it is in Russian. Привет, Sean. Большое спасибо за ваш запрос на новый RAV4 25 года. Мы с удовольствием поможем вам найти идеальный автомобиль. Сейчас RAV4 доступен, и мы будем рады назначить для вас тест-драйв или ответить на любые ваши вопросы. Пожалуйста, сообщите, какое время вам удобно. Мы с нетерпением ждем возможности вам помочь.
Last one in Spanish. Can you please tell me in Spanish?
Claro, aquí lo tienes en español. Hola, Sean. Muchas gracias por tu interés en el RAV4 2025. Estamos muy emocionados de ayudarte a encontrar el vehículo perfecto. El RAV4 está disponible en este momento y nos encantaría coordinar una cita para que vengas a hacer una prueba de manejo o responder cualquier pregunta que tengas. Por favor, déjanos saber qué horario te viene mejor. Esperamos poder ayudarte pronto.
Thank you so much. So
spectacular.
I mean, like, just think about what we just heard and saw. That was just real time My Chat GPT, which is $20 a month. This is not even generative AI by GAN, which is next level. You know what I mean? Like, this is enterprise level technology for Fortune 100, Fortune 500, organizations. This is not like free. Look what you could get for practically free on Chat GPT. How quickly in real time from Mandarin to Russian to Spanish like that. Can you imagine having videos that you have the ability in real time to communicate, with your prospects and your customers' native language like that? And you don't have to speak those. I speak Russian, but I don't know Mandarin and I don't know very much Spanish, but I was able to get that out to the public. Let's go back to this PowerPoint because this is really exciting stuff. And I'm learning a lot, here from you and from this, and I hope you guys are learning a lot too.
This has been the most in-depth training I've had in my lot of years in the car business.
We went from 60 cars to 156 cars a month in 3 months.
NAMAD, the entire Toyota Chicago region, as well as the top automotive groups like Koons, Lithia, and Norm Reeves have all used Bradley On Demand to train their team.
They're the most comprehensive training company I've seen, and they by far have the best support system.
Doing 50 cars a month, topped out at 80. I can tell you that the Bradley On Demand training will get you to the next level.
And guess what? The world's #1 car salesman, Cody Carter, shares his exclusive strategies right here. You want his secrets? You gotta have Bradley On Demand. If you're still not enrolled in Bradley On Demand, you're missing out on the best virtual automotive training in the world. Enroll now or contact us for a free test drive of the platform today.
AI plus CRM and templates equal consistent follows and no drop balls. Leads coming in after hours, AI will respond. Need to send holiday campaigns, AI will create and send it. Slow days in the showroom, AI will follow up while your team sleeps. So Ted, can you elaborate on this? Video AI and CRM automation is the omnipresent BDC. What does that mean to you?
Well, what that means is you no longer have to chase, as you mentioned earlier, your reps or your BDCs and have them record videos. And just as a reference point, my days were years in video. An organization that had 30% utilization was considered the gold standard. Think about that. 30% is the gold standard in traditional video. So the ability to record these avatars and have them automatically generated real time within seconds when leads come in, it means you're not just maintaining the deal velocity, you're accelerating it. Right when people have your attention or their attention, you're able to immediately respond with relevant information that's personalized. And that's a real game changer for anybody that's going to leverage a solution like this.
I love it. So folks, artificial intelligence is omnipresent. Omnipresent means, everywhere at all times. You know what I mean? Like you're not limited anymore to your human resources. You're not limited to how many bodies you have that actually showed up. And here, HR is a big pain in the neck because I know BDCs that have like 15 BDC reps at a single location. It's a massive store, but that's a false sense of security because not all 15 people are working bell to bell, every day. So when you factor in shifts off, pregnancies, people quit, people get fired, even if you had, 15 people on the roster, you rarely have 15 people working. So here's the difference is that with artificial intelligence, it's like having a massive team of invisible, omnipresent agents that are there 24/7 on demand with artificial capabilities in real time. It's amazing. Now, what I'm going to walk you through, unless you're seeing this, you can't see, I want to show you how this works. And this is going to make sense to all my internet people there, internet managers, internet directors, BDC reps, and salespeople. When you get a traditional internet purchase request or internet lead, there's going to be what's called merge codes or macros. That's where it might have like the bracket or the parenthesis and it says customer first name, or it'll say insert make, model, year, or mileage, or name of dealership, or whatever. These are called merge codes. What happens is when the internet purchase request comes in plain text, HTML, or XML format, it basically is going to take those variables from the actual email or the HTML or XML or the plain text, and it's going to put it into the CRM pretty. So again, that's why when you create templates, follow what I'm saying. When you create a CRM process, you're going to have a template. You cut and paste the template, and then you have these brackets in the template that says insert customer name, insert year, make, and model, insert dealership, insert salesperson, insert hours. And what happens is that's how it lives in the back end. But when the prospect or the client gets it, it doesn't have brackets. It doesn't say insert. It almost looks like it's magical. It magically takes the information from the lead or the prospect or the client, and it puts it into the email. These are called merge codes. Well, the way that this works, Ted, correct me if I'm wrong, with videos, you guys at GAN AI call these variables, but very similar. So what we can do is we can create an avatar. Let's just say that we get a video of L.A. Williams. We take 60 seconds of video clip of L.A. Williams. And now with that 60 seconds of visual and 60 seconds of his audio, we could turn around and create like a cadence for an intro video, a reply video, a dead deal video, a happy anniversary video. All these videos we could create. And what it's going to do is it's going to live in the back end of the CRM. Kind of like the merge codes do. So it might say, like in the back end of the software, it might say as a variable at prospect name, congratulations on your purchase of your at new vehicle, and then so on and so forth. So what happens is, and this is where I need you, this is the magic, is that's all in the back end. But what the user gets, let's say Sean Bradley just purchased my RAV4 at Horton Toyota. When I turn around and just come into work and my house or whatever, and I check my Gmail, my regular Gmail as a regular person, I'm going to get an AI video from L.A. Williams where he's going to say in there, hey, Sean, this is L.A. Williams at Horton Toyota. I just wanted to say congratulations on your purchase of that 2025 RAV4. I'm so excited for you. And boom, boom, boom. That's the magic of this. Ted, can you paint a picture since this is a podcast? You heard what I just tried to say, but can you add anything to it that I'm missing? Can you just kind of personify what I'm trying to articulate?
Yeah, I think you nailed it, Sean. I mean, the magic in these videos is it inserts that virtual handshake, right? So you're looking to capture their attention. You want them to retain the information you're presenting, and you want to continue to build trust, whether that's the very first interaction or the post-sale vehicle interaction where you can customize those videos. But again, there's no lift on your team. It's not like you've got to take the time. Ellie's got to stop what he's doing to record 25 videos for the 25 units he sold this week. That is all automatic, but you get the same benefit of him sitting down and recording all those videos. But again, he doesn't have to lift a finger. Again, you also get to protect your brand, your messaging, making sure that the talk track is in alignment with what your dealership has set as the standard. And you can also pull in even more extensive variables like, your first server status February 1st. I look, swing by my desk for a coffee and a chat.
Well, I love this because, again, bottom line is every communication, theoretically, you don't have to do this, but theoretically, every communication could be completely customized and on video. The reason for this is, bottom line is, people prefer video. That's what all the stats were that I said in the beginning. People prefer to consume and, engage with video more than reading, writing, talking, texting, socializing. Video. So let's use what humans want and crave and demand more than anything else, video. Second, the search engines prefer video. Next, video increases read open rates, increases engagements, increases appointments, increases shows. So if technology is video, what generative AI does is simplifies this. It takes all the difficulty out of, my people don't want to do it. They don't know how to do it. They're, yada, yada, yada. It's all self-managed. It's software. You're able to use artificial intelligence, generative AI technology to create, deploy, syndicate, customizable, personalized video. Let's now get a couple examples of this. So these are now AI videos. The other ones were real personal videos. These are now AI videos.
Hi, Sean V. Bradley. This is a sample text for your avatar video. You can change this to anything you want.
Here's me as AI.
Hi, I'm Sean V. Bradley. This is a sample text for your avatar video. You can change this to anything you want. Dealer Synergy is the #1 automotive training consulting and accountability firm. Bradley On Demand is also the automotive industry's #1 training, tracking, testing, certification platform.
Hi, customer. This is Tiana Mick from Synergy Motors. Thanks for contacting us and for your interest in the brand new 2026 Toyota Highlander. I'm excited to help. Is now a good time for a quick call to answer your questions, or is there a better time for us to connect? Hi, customer. This is Tiana Mick from Synergy Motors. Thanks for contacting us and for your interest in the brand new 2026 Toyota Highlander. I'm excited to help. Is now a good time for a quick call to answer your questions, or is there a better time for us to connect?
Folks, what you can't see is the generative video. This is, like top of the notch video quality here. This looks like, Tiana or myself are in the camera in the dealership. I wish you could see this.
Hi, customer. This is Tiana. We met while you visited us at Synergy Motors. We still have the 2026 Toyota RAV4 available for you. Would tomorrow at 1:15 p.m. or Saturday at 11:45 a.m. work better for you to stop by for our manager to review the numbers with you? Please let me know. Hi, customer. It's Tiana at Synergy Motors. Just a heads up, we're running some limited time specials on all of our electric Toyota vehicles. If you're still looking, this could save some extra money. Want me to send you the details?
That is generative AI. That's not her. That's all artificial intelligence. Here's a case study here. Longo Toyota Prosper, case study. Video volume, 1,000 plus personalized videos sent in the first month by a single sales manager. Sales impact, typical monthly sales, 20 to 25 cars. Sales after implementing video, 36 to 37 cars. Sales directly attributed to videos, 12 to 15. Customer engagement, 30 to 40% of event attendees reported feeling more engaged due to the personalized videos. This data highlights how personalized video communications can drive higher sales and stronger customer relationships. Ted, anything you want to add about this Longo Toyota? They only sell 2,000 units a month. It's only the largest largest dealership in the United States.
So this case study just illustrates the power of personalized video. The caveat here is the lift on creating over 1,000 personalized videos in that first month. The time investment, the resource investment, the overall management of that program, again, it yielded, significant increase in car sales and trust with customers and, a beautiful case study. What if you could do this in minutes? Instead of spending a month creating 1,000 videos, you create a 60-second avatar and you can deploy these real time.
100%. So strategic blueprint, record your base clips, new and existing lead responses, appointment confirmations, walkarounds, thank you videos, etc. Integrate Dealer Synergy AI powered by GAN AI within your CRM. Launch automation flows for each use case. Monitor KPIs, reply rate, appointment show rate, CSI score, etc. The video stack, build your dealership video arsenal, tools, a smartphone, ring light, lavalier, wireless mic, tripod, green screen background, dealer branded templates, apps, Dealer Synergy AI, powered by GAN AI, Canva, InShot, CapCut. It's not that hard. If you use us at dealersynergy.ai, you don't need any software. You could literally capture the video through Zoom, or we could turn around and come to your dealership to be able to professionally capture the footage. But we do everything. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is literally sign and drive. Now, again, AI isn't open to dealers. It's only through Dealer Synergy, because you got to understand something. This is also one of the biggest problems with BombBomb and CoVideo and all those tools is they'll give you software and then you've got to figure it out. You've got to figure out the playbook. You got to figure out the CRM protocols. You got to figure out the processes, the action plans, how to do it. See, by working with Dealer Synergy and GAN AI together, we're going to give you the strategy. All you got to do is sign up and drive, and we will help you create the assets, we'll help you program them, we'll help you install them into the CRM. And most importantly, all you got to do is sit back and watch the artificial intelligence create the thousands and thousands of videos and deploy them in real time automatically. Ted, am I setting proper expectations, or am I crazy?
Absolutely.
Or what do you think?
This isn't your average, software purchase. This is what we call a managed services / white glove offering, where we come in and we help you record your avatar videos. If you need assets to do that, like cameras and things, we can come on site, or we can ship them, or we can do it virtually. And then, the value of this partnership is the playbook that Sean brings to the table. So
Not just that, it's the other things, how to train your team on using video and video AI, because you can also, just like BombBomb and Co Video, you can still create videos. You just don't have to anymore. So we actually have Bradley On Demand, which is a video on demand training, tracking, testing, certification program. It's one of the largest in the world. Actually, it is the largest automotive sales training platform in the world in any country. We're almost at 10,000 training videos. We have an entire section on video, on, video AI, on, how to create videos, what type of videos for sales, service, fixed ops, F&I, etc. We also do live video training on Zooms, and we also do on-site training, to the dealership in-house. So we have a virtual training platform. We use Zoom remote training, and we do on-site professional training. And so I'm showing you on the screen right now, this is our Bradley On Demand virtual training platform. As you see here, here is our video section. And now, how to launch a video plan in 30 days. This is the action plan. First, record intro video. Deliver and lead response videos for your prospects. 2, integrate the videos into your CRM templates and action plans. 3, utilize Dealer Synergy AI powered by GAN AI for specific touch points. 4, train your team to use video properly and test videos against text-only responses. 5, track and share results using video and video AI. This is really, really powerful. And I want to just leave you with this one video, okay?
Imagine there is a bank that credits your account each morning with $86,400. It carries over no balance from day to day, and every evening, it deletes whatever part of the balance you failed to use during that day. What would you do? Draw out every cent. Each one of us has such a bank. It's called time. Every morning it credits you with 86,400 seconds, and every night it writes off as lost whatever you have failed to invest wisely. It carries over no balance. It allows no overdraft. Each day, it opens a new account for you. If you fail to use the day's deposit, the loss is yours. There is no going back. There is no drawing against the tomorrow. You must live in the present on today's deposit. Invested in every opportunity. You've got to make the most of today, right here, right now. The clock is running. To realize the value of 1 month, ask the dealer who lost $50,000 retro money because of a single unit. To realize the value of 1 week, ask the manager whose team has no appointments on a Saturday. To realize the value of 12 hours, ask the salesman who worked bell to bell, missed their child's recital, and still didn't make a sale. To realize the value of 2 hours, ask the BDC agent who left just before prime time and missed the connection that led to a 2-car deal. To realize the value of 1 minute, ask the salesman who unknowingly traded a 5-pound up for a smoke break. To realize the value of 1 second, ask the person on the lot who narrowly avoided an accident. To realize the value of 1 millisecond, ask the person who took the silver medal in the Olympics. Time waits for no one. Don't wait until it's too late. Make every second count. Be aware of what's most important to you. Take advantage of every opportunity to do more, be more, and achieve more. Remember, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
So the reason why I want to end today's episode on that video is because time is not a friend. Time is the enemy. Time is the most precious commodity that we all possess. Wasted time is wasted opportunity, which is wasted money. I am telling you all listening right now that artificial intelligence is incredible. It is powerful. And dealers that are leveraging it to the fullest are not just being successful, they are creating an unfair advantage, and they are dominating. They are destroying their competitors. Paragon Honda, Brian Benstock has been said on stage that dealers that are leveraging AI are going to be buying the dealers that don't embrace AI. And right now for today, we've been focusing on the power of video, but specifically on the newest form of artificial intelligence. It's generative AI. And you've been talking to myself and Ted Horton, and Ted represents GAN AI, and one of the most powerful artificial intelligence companies in the world, based out of India with 50 full-time AI engineers and a CEO that came from Meta Corporate and is a Stanford University graduate and a prodigy when it comes to artificial intelligence. There is nothing that you guys are going to hear that's going to be as powerful as it relates to video as to generative AI. So I get it. Some things are new, some things are confusing, but every minute, every hour, every day that you waste procrastinating and thinking about it is dollars lost. You can never get them back. So Ted, if somebody's interested in generative AI or video, what do? They're going to contact Dealer Synergy. They could reach out to me or LA and we'll set up a free demo, and we'd be more than happy to do so. LA, do you want to close out the show with any instructions for AI?
We hope you have enjoyed this presentation of actually, I think this has been some amazing information that we've just shared. For me, I think people just don't realize what they have at their disposal. And I think that what you were able to do very clearly today, Sean, is at least show people. And it's going to be up to them whether they decide to stay in the archaic age or step into, it's not even the future, the now of generative AI. So super excited, man. Hope everybody got a tremendous amount out of it. I always say you are the average of the 5 people who you spend the most time with, and you've just been spending time with Ted Horton and Mr. Sean V. Bradley. It's your turn. Go out there and be a millionaire car salesman. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you liked it, you're gonna love Bradley On Demand. Bradley On Demand is the most advanced virtual training, tracking, testing, and certification platform. What does that mean? It's an online university. And if you like this information here, we have hundreds and hundreds of advanced videos, step by step, on how to help you sell more cars more often and more profitably, so sign up now.